We here at WeatherNation are honored to give you the daily weather forecast to prepare you for what weather lies ahead, but we want to also prepare you for the season ahead. What's the next season? Well, it's winter, and we're going to talk to the National Weather Service office in what better area here in Boulder, Colorado. Paul Schlatter, the meteorologist here with the NWS Denver Boulder, is here to join us about winter preparedness. I think the big story here, Paul, is that in Colorado specifically, the winter can set in quick, and we don't want people to get caught off guard with that.
Right. Conditions, especially in our area, can change on a dime. It can be 70 degrees one day and then snowing and in the 20s the next day. So knowing when that temperature is going to change and what to expect is really the most important thing right off the bat for preparedness.
And we don't want people to get caught off guard. Some of the times these strong storms can. So what are you highlighting from your local National Weather Service office to get the public prepared for the upcoming winter?
Well, one of the most important things is just be aware when it's going to snow or get really cold, because you want to dress appropriately, especially kids are going to school, riding the school bus, or if you're going to be outside for any amount of time, you're going to make sure you have the warm gear ready to go to keep you safe from frostbite and things like that.
It makes such a difference if you have your appropriate clothing. I was always told there's no such thing as cold weather. There's just not dressing appropriately. Now, from my experience also, these little snowfall events can be troublesome because they may not make headlines or winter weather alerts. So can you talk about that, about the importance of knowing the weather?
Yeah, you mentioned it. Even a little bit of snow, if it melts and refreezes on the sidewalk or on the street, can cause a major hazard for slipping, tripping, falling, or even car accidents if there's ice on the road. So always just being aware. If there's a chance of ice out there, take your time, small steps, watch where you're going. If you're driving, give plenty of room between you and the next driver so that you have time to stop.
I think this year a lot of folks have been doing more staycations, some trips within their state. And in Colorado, of course, you have the Rockies. So what would you advise people if they're making a trip into the mountains that they have their checklist? What would they have on their checklist?
Yeah, if you're going to go out in your car into the mountains, always prepare for the worst, because conditions can change so quickly. Roads can get icy really quick, and you might find yourself stuck. So obviously, the most important thing is really good traction on your tires, because that's going to help you stop and go if the roads get icy. But more importantly is just making sure you've got some snacks in the car in case you get stuck for a while. Plenty of warm clothing in case you have to get out of the car for any length of time. So just making a winter preparedness kit for your car whenever you travel out, with a lot of those items that'll help you get unstuck or survive if you get stuck for a little while.
Okay, Paul Schlatter with the National Weather Service office, Denver Boulder, Colorado. Thanks so much, Paul, for your time.